Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Lokadia Meda. I'm going to talk about the teacher who taught me courage. Lessons that last. I was in high school, sitting in class, quietly doing what I was told, never daring to stretch beyond what felt safe. I wasn't the loudest. I wasn't the most confident. I often second-guessed myself, thinking I was just average, maybe even less than that. Then came a teacher who changed everything. She didn't shout or make grand speeches. She simply saw me, really saw me, and she told me without hesitation that I was better than I thought I was. Not in a way that puffed me up, but in a way that made me pause. Her words were gentle, but they carried weight. They landed somewhere deep inside me, in a place that had long been quiet. She didn't let me settle. She had asked me to do more, try harder, speak up, not because I was failing, but because she believed I could fly higher. And for the first time, I started to believe it too. But the most powerful thing she taught me wasn't about achievement. It was about failure. She taught me not to be afraid of it. That failure wasn't something to run from or hide behind. It was something to walk through, to learn from, to grow with. She showed me that falling short didn't mean I was broken. It meant I was brave enough to try. That lesson stayed with me. It shaped how I show up in the world, how I parent, how I create, how I speak to others who feel unsure of themselves. It's in the way I write, the way I encourage, the way I hold space for people who are still learning to trust their own voice. I think about her often, not just as a teacher, but as a mirror, someone who reflected back a version of me I hadn't yet met. Someone who planted seeds of courage in quiet moments. And now, years later, I find myself doing the same. For my children, for my community, for anyone who needs a reminder that they are more than their doubts. I've learned that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, try again. Sometimes it shows up in the form of a teacher who believes in you before you believe in yourself. Sometimes it's the quiet decision to keep going, even when the path is unclear. So here is to the teachers who see us before we see ourselves. To the ones who speak life into our potential. To the ones who teach us that failure is not the end, it's the beginning. Thank you. You changed me. And because of you, I now help others change too. Thank you.